Hey guys, Kay here. Today we'll be playing Neighborly Love. There isn't much context to this, but it says that there's some lady who is relying on a stranger in between her walls. Yeah, that sounds kind of lonely. Let's check it out. I didn't know where I was. My head sat loose. Very atmospheric. A tin dish with a newly lit match. Alright, so this seems like it's a point and click. Can we pick this up here? No. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do here. Alright, I guess we just sit tight and wait a little for something to happen. A suspicious hole. Perhaps I should peer through it. Who are you? Asked the eye. Where are we? I replied. Buried, replied the eye. Dead or alive? You'd have to ask the next guy. If we're alive, how are we breathing? Big Two, there's a line running down my casket. Can you yell for help? Already did. Help! See? Can you come a little closer? Ow! We poked his eye. Why would the dead have pain receptors? Why'd you only test your hypotenuse on me? I smiled. Hypothesis, and I can poke my own eye if you'd like. That'd be just fine. If and supposedly we ain't dead, that good news? The smile wiped from my face. Oh, so I ain't have to keep pushing matchsticks through that hole here. Thanks. Least I could do, given the situation and all. Ooh, I feel it. Bedtime's coming. Good night, neighbor. What? Are they dumping some kind of gas into the caskets to force us asleep? Day 2. Alright, so we're on a train. In a casket. A match placed precariously on a pile of dirt. Alright, let's check on our neighbor again. I should let her rest. Oh, it's a lady. A passport? Maybe she knows who this passport belonged to. Psst. Psst. Wake up. Really oughta knock. I ripped a photo out of the passport and presented it to her. Do you know who this girl is? She laughed. You serious, neighbor? It's probably her. That's you, ain't it? What name has it got there? I think I'd remember what I look like. Well then, what'd you look like? My forehead tensed as my eyes strained half open. I think I remembered just yesterday. Why don't I know what I look like? You married? Why? That there ring's a giveaway. Oh, I suppose I didn't notice. Got myself a nice diamond too. Suppose we both got people waiting for us. Maybe there's something you can use to help you see yourself. Suppose you got a mirror in there. No, there's no mirror here. At least I don't think. Alright, let's see how beautiful we are. It wasn't me. It couldn't be. Who was I? Who were we? Why don't I like who I see? 'Cause you ugly. Oh, we're a skeleton? Day 3. Neighbor. Have you seen it? Seen what? The grass, the vines, the green. It wriggles and writhes, crawling just up my sides, cementing its thorns deep inside. Its hands thoughtfully filling the gaps and peeling away the pain. You'll feel it too, I know. And for that I apologize, Mrs. Bow. It was a beautiful life. I always knew I'd go first. It's been a delight. Wait. I didn't know how she knew my family name. So what, did the vines or like leaves and plants just consume her? Or if she simply caught a glance of the passport? Either way, that was the last time I ever saw her. The passport she mentioned earlier. The last page had been ripped out. Convoy, Habalsk, Traveler's Guide. It's never too late to make memories. A comprehensive guide to help bring you to your final destination. Is this supposed to be like symbolic or something of, I don't know, our passing to death? What to expect? From young age, Chabowski believed there was no life that wasn't worth living. And even through his worst, lived his to the fullest. Oh my god, this is really hard to read. An idea we at Convoy Chabowski wholeheartedly agree with and put care into providing in our world-class, once-in-a-lifetime experience. Alright, 1 world-class service, 2 world-class food, 3 world-class accommodation, 4 world-class medical services, world-class train, Q&A, how long is each stay? Long as you can go? Long as you can go. Alright, so I'm assuming this is like some kind of death train or whatever. Where will we go? Anywhere and everywhere. Yeah, we're being like, I think, how do you put it? Recycled or I don't know, being used as like compost for trees or whatever. From the smallest town to the biggest city, our all-inclusive experience will take you across the globe. And when it comes down to it, you will be transported to our specialty facilities and land plots in the fields of Germany. Ooh, I always wanted to go abroad like that. Requirements. As you may be aware, there are specific requirements one must meet to qualify for boarding. 1. Valid note of diagnosis from a registered doctor. Yeah, you gotta be like dying or something. 2. If under 18, a parent or guardian signature in a handwritten letter. 3. Your own language. If you do not have access to toiletries and essentials, we can provide them at a fee. My skin didn't come undone. It didn't melt. My mold has simply reshaped to the new bones I've been dealt. Oh, the final day. Yeah, this is pretty damn unsettling. The grass, the vines, the green. It wriggles and writhes, crawling just up my sides. Yeah, so the vines and the trees or whatever are getting into the casket, cementing its thorns deep inside. It's taking me. Pastries for you. Coffee for me. I'll only do this if you want. You know that? Just because I'm dying doesn't mean you have to too. I'll be right there. Till death do us part. It's till death do us part. Apologies, Miss Bo. I think that's our husband we're talking to. I told you not to call me that. And it's Mrs. thanks to someone. Oh, okay. Wonder who that could be. They said it was painless. Right? No, I highly doubt it. Everybody seems to be suffering like hell right now. Its hands, thoughtfully, filling gaps and peeling away the pain. I can feel it too, and for that, I apologize. I never meant for you to rot by my side. I never wanted you to leave my life. I'm not ready. We found solace in the green, and pleasantries in the breeze. So if you ever see faces out of branches and bushes, and shapes out of mountains and trees, the subtle frames carved into the nothing between leaves, know that we're telling the story, time and time again, that even beneath the soil there's at least 2 lives that are being led. Thank you for playing. Wow, damn, this game is quite beautiful. And the end there explains why, you know, whenever you're looking at like nature or whatever, you see faces of people or at least some kind of resemblance. That sort of explains it. But yeah, it was very claustrophobic at the same time. I loved how the story was told through inference for the most part, and the rest was for you to just fill in as you go. Yeah, this was very great storytelling, even though it was simplistic, so great job, Dev. Yeah, I hope the rest of you enjoyed the video. Link to the game will be in the description. Other than that, take it easy.